Alright, welcome back to Medieval. Beautiful Medieval. Here I am trying to get this cavalry for its terrible marsh. Up here's out, I have a much better chance. Run you back. Right. There's the charge him. Not bad, not bad. Here. 66 chance we'll lose, so we'll see if we can. There we go, drove him off, that's fine. Take to face. Apart from that, I haven't got much I can do. Oh, some crossbowmen. Of course, a poultry casualty there. We got these guys. I can't really move with that cavalry standing there because I'll get flanked. Alright. I'm in serious trouble, it looks like. Unless I can break these guys. Broken one of them. That's pulled it back a little bit. One of those guys is worth 4% in their force, so I'm hoping. Oh, that's unlucky. I'd say I'm likely to lose this centre line. I've had some stunning, a bit of luck and some terrible planning from me. Led into this situation. Join my crossbowmen on the line, just let them get charged. In the marshes, there's not really much more we can do. We might be able to get our hands onto that can. I'll get a victory. And the health there again. Hey, some of those guys rallied. Move them up a little bit more. Disrupt them. Up here. Level ground. Used to cause issues. Right, they're going to invade, but this will be it. Here we go. I've disrupted them, fragmented them. Get them in position. Get them in place. All going to kind of hinge on these two flank movements, isn't it? They held firm, they're routing. It's disrupted, you have a more chance of killing them. Fragmented. Held firm. They're winning quite a few of their morale rolls as well. Maybe not. Don't take everyone with you. Oh, they help them, that's fine. Then down to fragmented. Now it fell back. Again, this terrain is just terrible. There's no good position for my knights. Don't have any heavy options, so this way heavy hedges or nothing. Right, 21 of my force is broken already. They disrupted last. That's fragmented, push back. They're broken, excellent routing. Breaks. Right. That pulls us back with that rallying. Back charge, drop the fusion, fragment. Can I get a flank charge in? Pull you back because you're getting quite low in numbers as well. This one cavalry unit is going to hold up my entire flank. Hopefully our flags weren't both white as well. Come on, get me a high one. Yeah, that's not bad. So that drops a good number of them. It's a good chamber as well. Okay. Need to hold a turn. Right, most people are already engaged or routed. So yes, what I need is a good roll on the old combat up here. Come on, break it. Oh, come on. Well, the rolls are going my way, except for the morale. Yeah, they're forcing my cavalry to keep away from this nice bit of open ground here. If I can get them past all this, I'd be in much better shape. Just position your cavalry. And then these guys up in the north are just holding out, being annoying. Ah, help them. Break him. Out there, yes, there we go. Auto brakes. They will help them, their morale's amazing. I don't think they didn't want Christ in their life. Alright. One of them free, but the others are going to have to hold. You'd lose, you'd lose. This guy's in serious issues. They can't apparently move because they're severely disordered. All going to come down to these guys just annihilating him. Yeah, so these guys aren't going to move. Come on. Disrupted, excellent. Also swung back into a bloody one though. When my centre punched out in the opening phase, it's definitely made me a little more nervous than I should be. Oh, disrupt. I think the crossbow is getting good there. We get control of these guys back. It's my general as well. There's quite a lot that's going to go on. Oh, they got so many troops coming out. Right, I have to move them away from the edge of the map. I need these cavalry to come in, save the day. Yep, they're outnumbered. Oh, how you're holding now. You're gonna get close to an auto break soon. They held firm, at least gives me some chance to hit some flank. They rallied. Alright. Decent charge in my cavalry. These guys are going to be out of the rough terrain. And next turn they'll be more useful. Correct out of the flank charge, so they started in the same position. Down here, can we break this guy? Move him off to there. Cavalry've got to have a go. He's got to get some help. Right. Oh yes, I need to... I'm gonna have these guys right off the board next turn, there's nothing I can do around it. Light archers. We've got some guys who are a little on the weak side as well. Right, that's all my moved. Everyone else is engaged in serious fights. They have technically pulled this back then. Though it's not going to last for long with them raving going on my side. Yep. Definitely my cavalry in line. Auto brakes. Basic tactic, fine. Actual information, terrible. And you hold firm. Evading the charge. They evaded off the board, which gives them another point. Right, we've passed 25%, so he's going to have to go to 60. Augmented. Really like winning like this. Alright. Need to move them through the marsh. I think I've just presented a flank. This is the most important part of the battle. Right. They're broken. Let's get them into position to do some damage next turn. Okay. Reselect, turn and shoot. Yeah, this marsh is not a good place to be. Right, light archers. Levy the best holding, I think. Alright. Oh, there we go. It's going to take several people with him, isn't he? Alright, I thought this hot back, but yeah. I just don't know where this failed. They hit my line at the weakest point. It's not over yet. My cavalry's still getting breaks on these guys quite quickly. It's not looking good. Moderately disordered. Just steady. Swirling mass of men in white. We broke someone. That fragmented someone else. Alright. Well, we all know the most important thing here. Drop them disrupted, fragment them, then finish them off with a melee strike. They auto broke. No one's going to care about them. These gentlemen are at least in the open. I've given my flank up to those guys. Oh, but they were my own troops. Well, that was a stupid and costly mistake. These guys are removed. Got ammunition, they're not going to do much damage. Alright, and that'll do us this one. It's not too far off, but yeah, it's not looking good for me at the moment. There's quite a few of his units, so my units are probably going to break next turn. Could go either way quickly, depends on the morale battles. Those units.